Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of your favorite boat, NIYI-DIY. Today we're going to do the rear brake pads replacement of a 2007 Toyota Camry hybrid. If you watched the previous video, we did the replacement of the front brake pads of the 2007 Toyota Camry hybrid. So now we're doing the rear wheels. Without much ado, before we start, kindly click the like button, leave a comment, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Also hit the notification icon so you can get notified whenever I will drop new videos. Alright, without much ado, let's get into the video. The first thing we're going to do is going to put this vehicle on a jack. Before jacking it all the way up, we have to break the nuts on the wheel. Because essentially, if you lift it up all up, you might not be able to break it up except you drop it back down. Well, now before we lift it high up, you just have to break it off. And to do that, I use this extension pole so I can get enough lever arm so I'll be able to turn it easy. Okay, you do that for all four wheels. I mean all five nuts, bolts, and then you'll be able to take the wheel out. Before that, make sure you fully jack it up, and then you put the jack stand underneath the vehicle to secure it so that the jack doesn't drop on you while you're walking on the tire on the wheels. And that's right there. Then be able to take the remaining portion of the bolts out, and then take the wheel out from the rail. Okay. So remove the last portion of the knob, wheel knob, put it to the side, same bolt, excuse me for that, and then we'll take the wheels off. Easy, so we can get access to the brake system of the rear wheel, and that's it right there. So the first thing we need to do is take this bolt off, and to do that we need a 14mm wrench set. Right there, and then you'll be able to turn it counterclockwise, so that's to loosen it up. We do it for the top, and then there's another one bolt right at the bottom, 14mm. And normally we add the two wrenches together like this just to get enough lever arm so I'll be able to turn it by that axis. That way I get more force exerted, and then be able to break the resistance that exists between the tread lining of the nut as well as the bolt end of the brake caliper. So now we've been able to loosen that out, the top one. You can hand loosen it out if you want. If you feel you've gotten what you need to get, and loosen it out, it's coming off loose. Be careful not to go to this brake bleeder. We don't need it. We're not bleeding the brake system, because right now the internal pressure of the brake system is kind of uniform all throughout the four wheels. But essentially, because I'm trying to change each wheel at a time, about the lock portion, when I press the piston head of the brake caliper in, then at that time it increases the pressure internally until when I've done all the four wheels, press all the brake pads, and then going into the vehicle and then step on the brake pedal. That's why you have to step on the brake pedal. You step on it like 2-3 times until you get like a resistance to your to the force you're exerting on the pedal. Then you know that you've evenly spread the pressure of the brake fluid within the brake hose lining system to all four wheels. Alright guys, that's just basic dynamics or fluid mechanics. And without any impending obstruction to the brake lining hose internally, and then you could be rest assured that whatever pressure you've exerted as a function of depressing or pressing upon the brake pedal, that you've evenly spread the pressure of the brake fluid all throughout the four wheels of the vehicle. So at any time when you're driving and you have to step on the brake, then you get uniform pressure all across the four wheels, and then you get all the four wheels to stop simultaneously. So now I'm taking the bolts off, to the top one out, to the bottom one off, and now you'll be able to take out the brake caliper out. Just wriggle it gently, and then once you take the brake caliper out, once it's loose like this, make sure you have somewhere you can easily anchor it upon, because you don't want any damage to the brake hose. We don't want brake fluid to spill on the work area, and it could create such a mess. Aside the fact that you might need to do a replacement of the brake hose lining system, you definitely have to do a cleaning. I know the chemicals, the hydrocarbon molecules they use in making all these fluids is such that it's strong that you might need a stronger chemical, to break those bonds, and then to clean them off such surfaces. So right now, just play around safety. Make sure what you're doing, that you're doing in such a way that is not hampering the work integrity as well as work safety. So now you can see you got the old brake pads right now. Just doing physical inspection. You can see it's all reduced, going down, grinding down gradually, and then we definitely have to then do a replacement of it. So we're gonna take it out. You can use your hands, take it out, one, front one, so as the rear. And then just look at them. If there's anything as a function of any chippings that might hamper the integrity of the disc, the rear disc. So the next time you press on the brake, you don't want to be hearing some squeaky noise, because that's what causes those squeaky noise. Because when the metal start hitting against the metal surface, then you get friction, you get resistance, which in turn, because you're trying to exert some kinetic motion, then it creates sound. One is in potential when it's on the state, not moving. When it's static, you don't hear no noise, but when you start to move, you hear the noise. So now that's the whole brake pads, and this is the new brake pads. You don't need to be told, there are definitely obvious differences between the two in terms of the physical structure as well as the extent of degradation. This has been subject to too much wear and tear, constant circular motion on the brake disc, and when you exert the pressure from the piston, it depresses on the brake disc surface, so it causes this kind of rough surface, because it's constantly gliding, trying to hold the disc in place to make it stop moving. And then this has not been used at all, so you can see. So the next thing, they got these clippings. You just have to make sure you put the clippings on the new one. I got new clippings. I'm not going to use this old one, because if you check the old one, you see that the clippings are kind of extended way out of where they should be. You can see it's coming out. This right here, this extension, if I keep driving and then this the brake pad portion keep grinding down, this portion is going to kind of come in contact with the disc, the rotor disc, and then it's going to impair or cause a physical degradation of the structure. It's not going to be smooth. It's going to have some markings, and then it's function of all this noise. It's uncomfortable, and then you have to replace the whole, the rotor itself. If you don't know how to do it, how much it costs you at the shop to do it. It's always good to play along the line of caution. So because I can do it, I definitely would still play along the line of caution. And so I put the new, I take look at the old one, then get the new clippings and then put them in. New clippings, put it in. So the new clippings are in. Just something of an observation for you guys. You see the edge of the new clippings is almost flushed, in line with the surface of the brake pad plate. You see right there. Vis-a-vis this, you can see it's way out, and because it's way out, it's going to affect the disc or the clutch. But this is way in. Check it out. So it's almost flushed right there, so it's not going to affect. You're not going to hear no squeaky noise, because just the parts that is coming in contact with the disc. Keep watching, guys. So next thing we're going to put in the brake pads, line them up in on the rear brake system. got so many metals like that, so you just have to make sure what to do it. You do it in such a way that you have enough clearance from any obstructing metal. Then you align it in properly. Check it out. So the front one is in. Same thing we do for the rear. So the rear is in right now. So now the vehicle got a new set of brake pads for the rear. Check it out. So now I just put the brake caliper in. But because the piston is almost out, then I need a clamp. So I need to push this head in, almost flushed with this lower portion anchor plate. And then from there, I'll be able to put it. But if I try to put it in right now, it's not going to fit. So I don't even need to try it, but just letting you know. So I put the clamp on there, turning it. So it's almost in right now. So we're going to make it flush. And then I'll be able to anchor it in place on the brake pads. Check right now. It's almost flush. So take the clamp out and then put the caliper on the brake pads. See, fits. So right there, that's it. Then put the bolts in, the top and bottom. Make sure it's centered properly, that it goes right into the nut that is underneath for the top as well as the bottom. And then you can tighten it up. So I'm just iron tightening right now. And then do the same thing for the bottom. Or the lower. Or the zenith, or the apex. Or the nether. You talk about the azimuth, the nether. You know what I'm talking about. When you try to do geography, sciences and all that. You know. Or the maximum, or the minimum. Or whatever you call it. Let's call it top and bottom. Dropping it all up. And that's it. So the next thing we're gonna do is put the wheels back up. Everything's firm, snug in place. Check the brake lining, brake hose. See if there's any liquid or any seepage, any cracks, any liquid coming through. Because as a function of turning, twisting that caliper, you might have ruptured something without knowing. And you know water is always prone to flow in the area of the least resistance, or through the area of least resistance. So then you gotta be careful. Once there's no physical sign of any crack or seepage or leakage of the brake fluid, then we know we're all in the clear. And then we put the tires back up, and we drop the vehicle, and that's it. Just basic hand tightening. That way, if it should fall, you know it's not gonna drop and damage the disc or the rotor or the rear wheel system. It's gonna fall, and then it's just gonna fall on the tire straight up. That's good. Drop the jack. Before that, take the jack stand off. Jack stand off, then you now drop the jack. So guys, with this tighten, we're done. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you find it educative, informative, entertaining, and enlightening. Once again, this is your boy NIYI-DIY. Can you click the like button, leave a comment, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Also click the notification icon so you get notified whenever we drop new videos. Thanks guys for staying tuned. Do have a nice day or a nice day of the week. Thanks for watching once again. Watch other videos. We're trying to get to 1 million views, 1 million subscribers minimum. Help us grow this channel up. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned, coming back and watching, and even referring to others, and clicking the like button and leaving comments. Thank you guys. You have a nice one. See you in the next one. Thanks. NIYI-DIY. Bye for now. Peace.